What is up, everybody? It's your boy Shazzy, and welcome back to another new video. If you're new to the channel and you're clicking on me for the very first time, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn that post notification button so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. With that being said, let's get straight into today's content. Okay. Oh my goodness, how's everyone doing? I'm doing well. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas and are gonna have a Happy New Year. As I'm filming this, today is actually the 29th. Yes, today is the 29th, and it's pretty late right now. I think it's around 11, probably almost midnight. So it's probably already the 30th as I'm filming this. But anyways, it's not important. So welcome back to another new video, the very last video of the year. Thank you guys so much for all the love you've shown me throughout this entire year on my YouTube channel. And if you're clicking on me for the very first time and you just entered, welcome. I'm Shasha, but on my YouTube channel I go by Shazwi, which is a combination of my first two names, Shasha and Mazwi. Put that together. So in today's video, basically the title of this video I think is gonna be what happened in 2024 or 2024 recaps, something along those lines. And I just wanted to do my own version of like YouTube Rewind, but instead this is Shasha Rewind. So it's like YouTube Rewind, but without the dislikes, you know, and without the controversy. So, I mean, y'all better not dislike, because if you do,
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
I'm just kidding. I won't find you and try to, you know. Anyway, put that aside. Let's get into it. No, seriously, like in this video, I just wanted to take the time to just go on like, just travel through time with you guys of how my 2024 was and go through the highlights of the year. I feel like I would like to go through like a yearbook. So 2024 yearbook of mine. What were the highlights of my year? That's the biggest things, and what do I look forward to in 2025? So, and then I also wanted to share with you guys some YouTube highlights. You know, I was looking at the analytics of the channel, and you know, given that, you know, this is a collaborative effort, as I make videos for you to watch and you also feed back in, I feel like this is a two-way relationship. It's not just, you know, one is taking, or one is giving. It's a give and take sort of thing. So, you know, we'd definitely love to share that info for you. Now, I would have loved for the last video to be a vlog as well. I know I mainly do vlogs, and those are my favorite kind of videos, trust me. But I didn't really have much going on. I could have vlogged, but I was like, nah, I wanted to do this video anyway, okay? So I want to bring back the sit downs. So let me know what kind of content you guys want to see me doing in 2025. Of course, I'm here for you guys, but I really wanted to do this. Anyways, let's get out the long intro. Y'all know I talk forever and I don't want to make this video too long. Just wanted to, you know, go through those highlights and let's get straight into it. Now, if you see me look down, I got some notes here just to make sure the video is smooth and that I don't ramble on too much. So, you know, I don't want to waste any of y'all's time. I appreciate, even if you click on this video and click off as soon as you click on it. Even if you clicked on this video by mistake, I appreciate you. I appreciate you because at least you took the time to even look at me virtually. I see you. Okay. So, okay. Now, if I were to describe 2024 using one word, I would say growth. I feel like this year was a year of growth for me. Not necessarily physically. I feel like I haven't physically grown in a while. I mean, I'm 26, so I feel like most of my birthdays in my 20s, I haven't really felt different or anything like that. I mean, I've definitely stopped growing. Maybe I could grow in certain areas, but anyway, that was a joke. Just never mind. So maybe I'll cut that out, or I might keep it in. We'll see. Oh, you know, let me stop. So it was a year of growth, and I say growth because this year I experienced some really big milestones that I feel helped me grow as a person and move me on to the next phase. But this year I also learned that growth doesn't necessarily mean that you are growing. It can be a really long process and you don't necessarily go to the next step immediately. And I'll explain as we go through these highlights together. So highlight numero uno. Highlight one, my first job. So as you guys know, or in case you don't, I officially entered the workforce this year by getting my first full-time job. Now, when I was in college, specifically in grad school, I had a GRA position as a graduate research assistant. I had that position for basically a year, and I was getting paid for it. It wasn't much, but it was good for me. It was the first time I ever had a job and was being paid for something that I was doing. So I appreciate it either way. It was something I could put on my resume, and I had really a lot of fun doing it. It was really fun. It was actually a CDC sponsor project. Then I also had an internship, but internships aren't typically paid, so I don't really count that. But yeah, this is now the first time starting this year in specifically March. I officially started working, where I work now. And if you guys want to know more about the organization I work for, which works within the mental health space, I have the link right here on the screen. Maybe I'll also put it in the description box below. Now, I have to put a disclaimer. This is not a sponsored video. I was not paid by my company/org to advertise them. I'm just mentioning this because I want to. And because I think, mental health slash, psychiatry in general and psychology are very important. So, just want to plug that in. So we're open to any and all partners. Okay, now, so that was really the first big highlight of my year, one of the biggest milestones of my life. This milestone has changed my life because it's the reason why I even stay where I stay now in this apartment. It's the reason why I've been able to now officially support myself. I've been able to do things without having my parents pay for things. So I'm now officially financially independent. I'm not financially free, like I'm not rich, whatever, but now I'm at a point where I can take care of myself. And it feels really good to get to that point because I've wanted it for so long. And I thank God, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus, that I made it. So it's been really awesome to be able to, just support myself and make my own money and be able to do whatever I want with it. I'm a full-fledged adult, or at least I think I am. I'm just kidding. I definitely am. You want to see my ID? Let me show you my ID. I'm just kidding. I am. So that was a big highlight that I wanted to share with you guys, and it's been going well. Then, highlight number two, graduating ceremony for grad school. So, which I vlogged a bit. So that was actually, was it the last video where it was the hour vlog of all of that? I think it was the last video or one of the recent videos. But basically, for those of you who don't know or may have not watched the video or don't follow me on Instagram, which you definitely should because I post quite often there, especially on my story, I finally graduated with my master's degree in public health, concentrating epidemiology, earlier this year in May. I actually finished in... Why do I feel like this is slanting? Sorry. So, I graduated earlier this year in May with my MPH in epidemiology, and that was May 18th when I had my ceremony. I'll insert a picture here. If you want to see more of that or know more about that, feel free to watch the vlog or also go to my IG page. I posted about it. More than welcome to. And that was awesome. And that was a really big highlight. So I finished in December of 2023, but the ceremony was in May because I only do one every year. But it was really fun. Two of my bestest of friends came over and had a really great time. So that was also a really big highlight that I was able to walk and have that ceremony. And it was a really great day. It was an incredible day. It was an incredible day. And then highlight number tres, was, even still saying it to this day, even though it's been some months now, it's still insane that I'm saying this, I bought my first car. And it was here that I posted the video of me talking about it. My first car. So yes, so in case you didn't watch the video, see the IG post. I also bought my first car this year, which is one of the ways in which having a job has changed my life. Able to buy my first car, able to be at a point where, I'm trying to save up towards bigger and better things. I feel like that's part of the growth journey this year, is that I've now officially started a new chapter in my life. And I'm excited for what's to come in the future, not only on the channel, but just in life in general. I look forward to growing financially. I look forward to other milestones I can get. I look forward to building my network, meeting new people. I just look forward to where life is going to take me. And I'm thankful every day that I get to wake up and, and seek new opportunities and do something different. So cheers to that. And the car is doing well. I take it to the mechanic. I have a really good mechanic, who the auto shop take real good care of Rosie. So she's doing well. She's actually parked right outside right now. She's resting. She's been dealing with the cold. It's even Texas gets cold, okay? But she's good. So for those of you wondering, Rosie is fine. Love you, Rosie. Okay. Now, highlight number 4. Now, this is one that I debated even talking about. I'm going to mention what it is, but I'm not going to get into the details. Sorry, not sorry, but hey. Now, a lot of you most likely don't know about this because I didn't post about it or say anything about it, but unless those who know, you know, I went on my first date this year. Ooh! Can we get into it? Can we get it? Oh my God. This is just water. It's just water. But yes, I went on my first date this year. Now, I won't get into the details, but, and that person I are not dating. It didn't go beyond to anything. But that's not to say it was a bad date. I'm very happy that I finally went on my first date. And in case you're shocked to know, before that I had never been on a date, never been in a relationship. So I know I'm a very late bloomer, but hey, we all got to start somewhere. So I'm very happy about the experience, and I even journaled about it because it was just so iconic. Like, why wouldn't I journal about it? I want to kiki and kaka about this in like 50 years when I'm like old and gray. So I can reflect and tell my kids and grandkids that this is what I was doing. We were dipping and doing. I'm just kidding. So yeah, I went on my first date. I won't get into the details, but just know that I did. So happy about that. Then I also wanted to get into some miscellaneous highlights of just other things that happened throughout the year that I think are worth mentioning. You guys know I love to travel. I went to 2 places this year that were like new to me. In particular, I went to Galveston. If you guys, I didn't vlog or anything because I purposely didn't want to vlog that Thanksgiving time with my friends and stuff, but we had lots of fun. It was amazing. If you guys want to see some photos and post about that, I posted on my Instagram. Again, follow me on IG, guys. I post a lot there, so so you can get the stuff that I don't put you on YouTube. I also, experienced Boston for the first time. I technically been to the airport, but this year for the first time I experienced it. So that I actually vlogged. That's part of the hour vlog I did. And drum roll, please. I went to Miami. I also went to Miami too, for the first time this year, and that was super fun. I definitely want to go back. So that was very fun. I enjoyed that. Other highlights that I wanted to put in was just entertainment this year. My favorite movie this year was definitely Deadpool Wolverine. However, I will say the most fun movie I watched, experience-wise, was the Venom movie, The Last Dance. Because one of my friends who I went to the movie with, we watched it in 4DX, and it was like, like where the seats move and the water sprays at you, and it's just very interactive, and I'd never like experienced anything like that before, so that was really, really fun. So highlights wise in that. Also music. There was a lot of really good music that came out this year. Very entertaining. I'd say my favorite album this year was Sweet and Sour by Sabrina Carpenter. Y'all know I always listen to my favorite artists ever. I always rotate and repeat. So, the MJs, the Nickies, the Whitneys, all of that stuff, of course. I'll put up my Spotify Wrapped right here if you guys want to see. Yeah, just a lot of great music. Really enjoyed Kendrick's album. I just listened to it. The GNX was pretty good. SZA, just lots of good things. Beyonce just put out a great performance at the end of the halftime show of Cowboy Carter. Some bangers on that album. I didn't enjoy the album as a whole much. It doesn't have much repeat value for me, but there's some bangers on there. 16 Carriages, Sweet Honey Buckin', those two songs. Ooh, those are my jams, okay? Love us a good yeah, yeah, and yeah, so a couple tracks out of there. I would say there are 4 or 5 good tracks out of there for me. For me, okay? Beehive, don't come at me. I can say whatever I want. Yeah, and that was pretty much it. Then the last thing I wanted to touch on before I end off this video was I wanted to share some, YouTube analytics of just accomplishments or just things about this channel that I feel like you guys have every right to know as viewers and subs of this channel. So this year I gained 9 subscribers, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but anytime I gain a subscriber, it means a lot to me. So I want to say thank you so much to the people who not only watch the video, but I actually subscribe to, commenting. So your interactions mean a lot to me. I want to say, Shazwi Gang, I love you all so much. You're awesome. Kisses to all of you. So to all those 9 people who subscribed to my channel this year, thank you so, so much. I also gained the most subs, funny enough, with the worst moving day ever video. So that video gained me 4+ subs. I'm not sure why, but I guess, one of my friends, Sashimi, was telling me like, dude, they would like to see you suffer. And I was like, bro, like, nah, is that really true? Y'all like to see me suffer? Because I ain't doing that no more. But whatever. And then the last analytic that I thought was pretty interesting that you guys should know, there's a whole bunch of things. It's through the YouTube Studio app, but it says that as of today, my channel has, get this, 12,855 views. As of today, since it started in 2019. That's insane that my videos have been watched nearly 13,000 times. Insane. Some by me, of course, I support myself, but wow, to know that my views have been viewed that many times, I wonder how many unique views that is as well. Like, is it hundreds of people or even thousands of people that I'm watching? But either way, I'm so grateful. So with that being said, Shazwi Gang, I love you so much. Thank you so much for everything. In 2025, I have some things planned, some big things planned. I have 2 major trips planned, so stay tuned for those. One of them is to a place you've seen me go to, but I'll be going to new places there, so that's a hint for you. And then the other place is a completely different place that I've never been to, so stay tuned. I'm super excited for y'all to see. Also just different content. So again, whenever I say comment and all that stuff, I really do mean it. Or you can DM me or email me. My email is always in the description box below. I'm welcome to any and all criticism, suggestions, all that. Even though I typically make the content I want to make, it's my channel. I can do whatever I want. I'm just kidding, but I'm not kidding. I also want to make content that entertains you guys and that you guys would love. So again, any and all suggestions I appreciate. With that being said, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, and a Happy New Year to you all. I will see you next year, Shazwi Gang. And with that being said, I am clear. Bye.